Welcome to Easy Limu Learning Simplified. My name is Eric. I'll be taking you through this topic area. And for this lesson, we're going to cover something called area of irregularly shaped object or area of irregular shapes. So I want to see what these irregular shapes are and how we can find the area of these irregular shapes. So we have few questions to help us with illustrations of how we are finding the areas of irregular shapes. And of course, at the end of this lesson, we'll be having some questions in the form of assignment just to help you practice and also to help you check on your understanding of the concept as discussed during this lesson. So irregular shapes, basically they are those shapes that you cannot, that you cannot identify them, based on the regular shapes that we have talked about. You can't really tell, is it a trapezium, is it a square? Those regular shapes that we have talked about, you can't really tell which one of them is the case. So when you have irregular shape like this one here, then what you can do is to draw a square grid on it. So you have to draw a square grid. So you do something like this. Something of this kind. So we have the uniform width of 1 centimeter each. So something like that. Then you do the same thing on this other side. So the length or the width of these bars must be 1 centimeter each. So what you do is to count the number of complete squares. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the area of that figure will be complete squares. So complete squares plus half number of incomplete squares. So you count the number of complete squares and then number of incomplete squares, and then you divide them by 2. So like this case, you're going to have complete squares, they are only 4, plus half of the number of incomplete squares. So how many incomplete squares do we have? So we have 1 is here, 2 is here, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So incomplete squares there are 16. Actually, there is another one here. There is 17 here. Yes, so actually there are 17 of them. So this is 17. So this is going to be 4 plus 8.5, and that is going to be 12.5 square units. Remember, area is measured in square units. So take note, you have to get the number of complete squares plus half the number of incomplete squares, and then you add the 2. You see now. So that is basically how you do it. So it's something that is not really hard to do. It's something that is very much doable. So we have examples here. Find the area of the irregular figure below. So you just do the same thing that we have done. You first of all start by writing down the formula. So area is given by number of complete squares plus, so this is plus half number of incomplete squares. So we'll have to count the number of complete squares. So I have like 1 is here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I can't see any other. So they are just 8. The complete squares are only 8. So you add to half the number of incomplete. So incomplete, there are how many? So let me count them in a different color. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14, we have 15 here. We have 16, we have 17, we have 18, we have 19, we have 20, we also have 21, 22. See. So we have 22 incomplete squares. So you write here 22. So that is going to be 8 plus 11, which is 19 square units. So let's see some other ones. Again, estimate the area of the irregular shape on the square grid of the figure below in square centimeters. So the formula is still the same. Area is equals to number of complete squares plus half the number of incomplete squares. So how many complete squares do we have? So let me start with so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 plus half the number of incomplete. So incomplete, let me do it in a different color. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the number of incomplete squares are 20. So this is 20. So this is going to be 7 plus half of 20 is 10. So this is 17 square units. So we have one last example here. The formula still remains A is equals to Number of complete squares plus half the number of incomplete squares. So complete squares are how many? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And that is all. So we have 26 and you add. So incomplete square. So we have half of the incomplete square. So incomplete squares, there are how many? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So incomplete squares, there are 29. So you write there 29. So we have 26 plus 29 divided by 2 is 14.5. So this is going to be 40.5 square units. So that is all. We have a few questions here to help you practice on the same. Estimate the area of the shape in square units of the figure below in square centimeters. The figure below is a map of a forest drawn on a grid of 1 centimeter squares. Estimate the area of the forest in the map in square centimeters. So you can always attempt. When done, you can always be posting feedback in the comment section. Be able to look at them and give feedback in the videos. Otherwise, that is all for now. Until next time, goodbye.